Welcome to this week's Power Of. I just had an amazing weekend at an awesome retreat, and I want to share with you some of the things that I learned there and also a challenge that I am taking that I'm hoping that you're going to join me on this 30-day challenge that was presented to us this weekend. Now, the entire theme seemed to be our thoughts. And one of the things that really stood out to me was how we can tend to hoard negative thoughts. And when you think about someone's house, if the person's a hoarder, maybe you know someone like that, or maybe you've saw TV shows like that, where the person just collects everything and keeps everything and just hoards it all. And you think about what that house looks like and how it's such a mess and it's so full that you can't even walk in it. It's so cluttered that basically the people can't even live there. There's just so much stuff and it's just so full and so cluttered. And one of my friends that was speaking this past weekend talked about how we can allow our minds to become so cluttered, just like that, where we get so that we're actually hoarding negative thoughts and our minds get so full of negativity and of the clutter that there is no room for good positive thoughts because we're so full and constantly putting in the negative. And that is just like hoarding. It's like a person that hoards stuff, but we can get so that we're hoarding and cluttering our brains with negativity. And one of the things that I shared with the ladies there is that your thoughts determine your destiny. And the way that works is a thought becomes an action. An action, when you do it long enough, becomes a habit. And a habit just becomes your lifestyle. And your lifestyle results in your destiny. Therefore, your thoughts become your destiny. That's how important what our thoughts of ourselves are, because our thoughts turn into our destiny. And if you are filling yourself up with negative thoughts, your destiny could very well be negative. And that is not what we want. We want you to reach your goals. We want to be working towards and reaching our goals. So if you find that you have negative thoughts about yourself, it's time to take those thoughts captive and get rid of them and replace them with the good. Kick those old thoughts out and put in good thoughts about yourself, because you want a good destiny. You don't want to allow your thoughts to lead you down a negative road and away from your goals, away from what you're trying to reach. So one of the things you can do when you have a negative thought, you want to take captive that thought and kick it out. So you want to recognize right away. When you have a negative thought, you want to recognize this is a negative thought and I don't want this in my mind. And then it's up to you to choose. Then you get to choose. Are you going to keep that thought or are you going to kick it out and get rid of it? Well, of course, you're going to recognize it and then you're going to kick it out and get rid of it. And then you must replace it with a good thought. Think something good about yourself. And you know what? That's not always easy for us to do, is to think positive things about ourselves or to see the good in ourselves. Often we can see the good in so many other people, but we can't even see anything good about ourselves. Sometimes we get so focused and so full of the negative in our minds that that's all we start to focus on and that's all we see. So you may need to make a list for yourself of your good qualities. Now, this might seem kind of strange at first to do, but it's very helpful and it actually helps you to create gratitude for all the good things about you. So you know what, maybe if you like your hair, or you like your legs, or you like, that you have a nice voice, or you're a good teacher, or whatever it is, make a list of some of the things that you like about yourself, good qualities about you. And then when those negative thoughts try to come in and you just are thinking negative about yourself, if you can't think of something positive at the moment, then you may need to get out your list and look at something that you've written down about yourself, something positive. And so that you continually, when those negative thoughts come in, you take hold of those thoughts and kick them out and replace them with a good positive thought about yourself. because your thoughts are going to become your action. And if you're focusing on the negative about yourself, that's not going to lead you towards your goals. That's going to lead you away from your goals. And if you're developing those types of habits and that lifestyle, that's where your destiny is going to end up. And you don't want your destiny to end up the way your negative thinking is. You want to fulfill the plans and the goals that you have for your life. You have those plans, you have those goals for a reason. Don't let your negativity, don't let yourself talk you out of your goals. Don't let yourself tell you that you aren't good enough to accomplish it, or that you aren't strong enough, or that you aren't worthy, or that you can't do it, because those are lies. And they're just negative thoughts that are trying to come in to stop you from accomplishing what you really want, your big goal. So take captive those thoughts, recognize that they're just negative thoughts, and kick them out, and then replace them with something good about yourself. And don't be a hoarder of those bad thoughts. Be a hoarder of good thoughts about yourself, because your thoughts become your destiny. That's how important they really are. Now, for the 30-day challenge, I personally am taking it, and I'm hoping that you're going to join me on this 30-day challenge that was presented to us this weekend. It's pretty simple, probably not easy, but simple. It's the 30-day nothing negative about yourself. So for 30 days, we've been challenged to say nothing negative about ourselves. It's easy in the morning to look in the mirror and see something that you don't like, and then you say, oh, I don't like whatever it is. Or it's easy to, when someone compliments you, go, oh, no, I don't really do that, or no, I'm not really that good, or whatever. No, it's time to stop. It's time to stop saying negative things about yourself. So that is the 30-day challenge that my friend Jen Tom presented to us this weekend, and now I'm presenting it to you, and I hope that you will join me on this, because I've now started this. So we're going to go 30 days with saying nothing negative about yourself, and I'm excited to see how this is going to change me, and I'm excited to see how it's going to change you and affect you too, because your thoughts become your destiny. So if you're not thinking negative thoughts, you're thinking positive thoughts, obviously your destiny is going to be more positive. So leave a comment. Let me know if you're going to join me on this. I really hope you will. And we'll see how everybody's going along the way for it. Thanks for watching, and have an awesome week.